Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of last week's assault, it saddens me to say that Mr. Dredge has been forced to step down from his position as the Raw General Manager. A new General Manager will be revealed at Great Balls of Fire, but until then, I would like to thank Dredge for all of his hard work as the General Manager of Raw. And I'm sorry that it had to end this way. And now here comes the General Manager! And oh my god! Lesnar putting his hands on the General Manager! F5 through the table! Lesnar is a beast possessed! A second F5 to Dredge! This isn't worth it! Lesnar! No! No! Oh my god! The beast has struck! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. A somber start to the evening it was, but the show must go on. And we are, of course, on our way to Great Balls of Fire, the penultimate episode of Monday Night Raw before Great Balls of Fire. And tonight's main event, Sami Zayn will go one-on-one against the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, Roman Reigns. That is how we will close out the evening. We start the evening, though, with our first of two #1 contender matches this evening. We're going to start things off with a triple threat match to determine who will face supremacy for the World Tag Team titles. Great Balls of Fire. And first out, prepare for war, because here is Hanson. It will involve Hanson, a war machine, Konnor of the Ascension, and Cesaro, alongside, of course, his tag team partner, the man in the main event, and Sami Zayn, who will get the crack at supremacy in just about 2 weeks' time at Great Balls of Fire. We will find out, but as for right now, Hanson heads towards the ring. The War Raiders looking for their title. They had huge momentum when they arrived to Monday Night Raw. There was absolutely no denying it, but they could not capitalize on it right away. They were prevented in some ways, while SmackDown Live, they were on the verge, they were on the cusp of becoming the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Raw has not had the same fiery start for War Machine. Here comes a team, though. Here comes a member of the team, of course, who has had great success with tag team titles in the past and is looking to claim them back within this universe. Former ECW Tag Team Champions, I'm pretty sure former WWE Tag Team Champions as well, now looking for the World Tag Team titles. Konnor charging towards the ring. A lot of muscle mass is going to be in this triple threat contest, ladies and gentlemen. The Ascension preparing for battle. Going to have the power of Hanson, the strength of Konnor, and the all-around versatility of Cesaro in this contest. It promises to be a strong way to kick off this episode of Monday Night Raw. I would like to clarify as well that when it comes to the general managership right now of Monday Night Raw, it is run by, it's complex to explain, but basically there are a group of executives and then me to help out with the process of Monday Night Raw, even though I've got my own stuff going on in ECW, but to help out with the process of Monday Night Raw, helping it shift to find the new general manager, I've taken temporary control of Monday Night Raw with the help of the executives. So I'm not at the helm by myself. It's very much a 50-50 split process, shall we say. But that's only for this week and next week. I'm Great Balls of Fire. I'm back to my usual role, and the new Raw General Manager will be brought into the fray. So I'm in for a fairly chaotic 2 weeks. Anyway, you can thank me for this match as well. You're welcome. Cesaro comes towards the ring, of course. Incredible success in this universe for Cesaro. World titles, Money in the Banks, Tag Team titles. Pretty sure this guy, if he's not a Grand Slam champion, he 100% is a Triple Crown champion. There is absolutely no doubt about that one, but he's looking to add World Tag Team titles to his list. He has an ECW Tag Team title reign. He has a WWE Tag Team Championship reign. Can he make it? a World Tag Team title reign. We'll find out tonight as he prepares for this triple threat match. Here we go. Everyone getting a little bit of a stare down with one another before the contest begins. Who will strike first? It'll be Konnor on Hanson. It'll be the heavy hitters going at it from the off, swinging at one another. Konnor coming in with some hard strikes. Cesaro comes in with an uppercut of his own and knocks down Konnor. And now the ganging up on Konnor starts here. Look out, Konnor in trouble. Double suplex from Hanson and Cesaro. All single names in this match. It makes kind of nice. Oh, what a kick there. It was like a... Well, it was a super kick, a thrust kick, whatever you want to call it, but it's like it had some kind of roundhouse nature to it. Shoulder bomb there, though, by Konnor. Takes care of Hanson. Belly to belly takes care of Konnor. Cesaro standing tall right now over Hanson, and these two men will clash while Konnor recovers on the outside. Big headbutt there. Got to imagine, for a guy like Hanson, that is going to be an awful lot of power coming down in that headbutt. Nice back suplex as well. Look out for the agility, of course, of Hanson in this contest as well. The freakish agility, shall we say. You don't really expect it. And Cesaro in trouble now as his head gets driven into the mat. Looking good for Konnor now as he looks to retake control in this contest. Nice T-bone suplex there. Goes into the cover. Will it be enough to make him the number one contenders? Not quite. Momentum changing constantly in this triple threat match so far. It feels as if none of these three men can really clamp down on control right now. It's always turning from one to the other to the other. Look out. Look out. Oh, throw away. Tiger suplex there from Hanson. Just launched Konnor. Don't think he knew that Hanson was behind him. Cesaro now in the front face lock here. Double team again. Double backbreaker there. Takes care of Hanson. Into the cover goes Cesaro. Trying to steal one. Right in front of Konnor. Not happening. Things looking good for Cesaro right now, though. Hanson gets back up to his feet. And now it's Hanson who wants a few shots at Konnor, but Cesaro, as if to say, what, have you forgot about me? Huge uppercut to Hanson, knocks him silly. Now with some strikes unloading away on Konnor, knocking him around. Into the turnbuckle goes Konnor. Into the turnbuckle goes Hanson as well. Into Konnor he goes. Cesaro now sending them colliding into one another. Hanson meet Konnor. Konnor meet turnbuckle. Will it be enough for victory for Cesaro? Kick out. Innovative offense and then some from Cesaro, though. Must be said. Hanson counters. Big time clothesline. Konnor recovering on the outside from being run down by the brute weight of Hanson, who nails a powerful suplex there on Cesaro. Back in the ring comes Konnor now. Has Hanson up on his shoulders. Torture rack. Backbreaker. Or gutbuster, whichever you'd prefer that one to be. Hanson slow up to his feet. Konnor and Cesaro with eyes on him right now. Konnor standing back for a moment as Cesaro comes in with an uppercut. Hanson goes down. Konnor now lifting him up to his feet. It feels as if there's no kind of... They're taking turns almost in this contest. They're not swinging away at one another wildly. They pick their moment and they wait to pounce in this triple threat match. Big time knee in the gut there of Konnor. Cesaro from behind. Oh! Is that a Cobra clutch suplex maybe? Covers made here by Cesaro. Looking to put away Konnor. Looking to win the match off of Hanson's work. Just not happening. Konnor moves out of the way there. Look at the agility there with the former ECW champion. Nails him. Cesaro now. Gonna go to the top rope here. Gonna take a big risk. Will it pay off? Calling Konnor to his feet. Thinks he's got him lined up here. Looking for it. Blows! Hanson in. Kicked him right in the chest. Cesaro staggered and dazed. Hanson drives the head of Konnor into the mat. Dragging him towards the middle of the ring now. Looking to put this contest away. Cesaro still dazed. War Machine are going to Great Balls of Fire. Hanson wins it for War Machine. They will challenge supremacy for the tag team titles. Next Sunday, Hanson and Rowe against Sullivan and Benjamin for the World Tag Team titles. Hanson celebrates his win, and some people have a close eye on it. There are the World Tag Team Champions. Supremacy watching on. Hanson with an eye on them as well. Looking them down right now. A little bit of a build here towards... Oh my God! It's Brock Lesnar! Lesnar again! Following up from last week! F5 to Hanson! Supremacy doing all they can to reign through their dominance on Raw. Stage now with Tyler Breeze. Uh-oh. Look who he might have found. Someone who he has bad blood with from last week. Breeze may have just saw Nakamura backstage, and he wants revenge for Nakamura eliminating him from the Battle Royal last week. Breeze in hot pursuit. Something's going to happen there, folks, and we'll keep you posted on what will happen as the show progresses on there. That is a very interesting scenario that we just saw right there. But folks, move on here to our next contest of the evening on Monday Night Raw. Who knows what's happening backstage, but what I do know is that in the ring right now we have Andrade, Cien, Almas to go one-on-one against Jeff Hardy. We have seen the work of Andrade these last few weeks trying to force Christian to face him in his farewell match at Great Balls of Fire, trying to do all that he can to instigate Christian to force the match to happen. He was challenged last week by Zelina Vega, or by Andrade, courtesy of Zelina Vega rather, to a no-holds-barred match for the farewell match of Christian. We of course know next Sunday will be one last match, one more match as well. It will be the final match for Christian, and Andrade doing all that he can to make sure that it's him. Heading towards the ring right now, looking to lock arms with Jeff Hardy. It was pretty big for Andrade last week, of course, defeating Daniel Bryan in one-on-one competition. Now tonight, looking to defeat Jeff Hardy, a man, of course, who was in that Battle Royal. He's eliminated second, I believe. But Andrade, focused, determined, doesn't care about that Battle Royal. Won't really care about Jeff Hardy either. What he does care about, Christian. What he cares about, getting his hands on that man and making the match happen and making sure he's the one to retire Captain Charisma. Andrade making his way into this ring right now. Well, the game plan is Zelina Vega shine through once again here tonight. Andrade had a bit of a slow, sputtering start to his tenure on Monday Night Raw, but he's picked up a lot as of late, especially with the Money in the Bank ladder match to his name. And now, of course, with his desire to be the one to end Christian's career. Whether or not he gets his wish, we still don't know. Christian hasn't said anything. There's nothing stopping Christian from swatting away all of the advances of Andrade in his attempt to get this match and picking, I don't know, Kenny Omega maybe. So here we go, the bell rings and we are underway here. Hardy and Andrade though. One-on-one here on Raw. Already a chaotic start with what we just saw from Brock Lesnar. 3 men in the last week he's laid out now. Kyle O'Reilly, Hanson, and of course the now former Raw general manager in Dredge. I wish the new general manager best of luck starting from next Sunday dealing with Brock Lesnar for these 2 weeks. Thank God I only have to deal with Brock Lesnar and not another piece of shit over on ECW. DDT into the mat there by Jeff Hardy though, nicely done. Andrade in a bit of trouble right now. Here we go. Back suplex. Oh! Good work from Hardy as he's looking to put together maybe an upset victory for himself here. Look out, powerbomb incoming maybe. Andrade gets himself out of it, clobbering away. Good escape there from El Idolo. Hurricanrana takes him down. Hardy going to the corner, trying to recover here. Not a safe place to be when Andrade's around. Need him right in the gut. And he'll get a run up here to slap him right in the face. Absolutely no respect for Andrade. When does he ever show it, though? Counter made by Hardy there. Elbow from him as well. Hardy now starting to unload a few strikes here. Not really as strong a suit. You can see they're not really rocking Andrade all that much. Snapmares him back over that top rope and into the ring right there. Right into pretty much the middle of the ring. Looks for a suplex this time around. Andrade comes up with a counter. Knee on the top of the head. Turns him around here. Electric chair. Into a big time German suplex from Andrade. And now the forearms unloading away here. Drop kick follows up. Hardy had no response. And again, he goes into the turnbuckle, trying to find some breathing room, trying to find a chance to roll his way out of it, but it's not happening there. But he is going to have to fight back into this, and he's doing a damn good job of it. Lovely German suplex from Hardy. Andrade getting tested right now. If Christian's watching on, you've got to imagine he's enjoying watching the offense that's being inflicted right now on Andrade. Hardy doing all that he can to provide a big upset win for himself here. Andrade though gets his way out of that side headlock on the mat, applies one of his own and wrenches on it briefly. Looks for a big time lariat. Hardy coming up with a quick counter to it. The ropes. Drop down from Hardy. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Jeff Hardy will now take himself up to the top rope. Is he thinking Swanton Bomb? No, he's doing a think moonsault. Took too long. And Andrade got the knees up in time. Let's see what will happen now. Snapmare down there from Andrade. Looked like he was planning a forearm in the corner. Misjudged his target, really, and paid for it. Slow up to his feet is Jeff Hardy. And Andrade, oh, I thought he was planning a hammerlock DDT there. Schoolboy suplex. Instead, incredible power. Middle of the ring. Will it finish off Jeff Hardy? Almost, not quite. Late kick out at 2. Hardy still alive. Andrade looking for a way to finish him off right now. Might not be that far away. Hardy still fighting on though. Forearms him in the face. Hardy getting in some shots now. Good back and forth match thus far. Andrade musters up the counter though. Knee in the gut. And this time it will be hammerlock DDT. Andrade into the cover. And he has beaten Jeff Hardy. Right there and then. Victory for El Idolo. Oh, but hang on, he hasn't finished up yet. Andrade demanding a cheer from Zelina Vega. And he has it in his hands and he's unloading away on Hardy with it. And look who's coming to the rescue though. Look who comes to the aid of Hardy. He saw it coming. Christian to the save. Christian coming to the aid of Hardy. And with a chair into the chest of Andrade, knocks him to the outside. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Christian accepts the challenge. He will face Andrade at Great Balls of Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we must quickly move on to Monday Night Raw. My guest this time, Pete Dunne. Pete, describe last week. Following on from that, my next question. Oh, never mind. Velveteen Dream as confident as ever as we head to Great Balls of Fire. Already so much to talk about in tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, and it keeps on building. Coming up next, our second #1 contenders match of the evening. Who will face Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship at Great Balls of Fire? Rhea Ripley, Jordynne Grace, one-on-one right now. Of course, we saw last week as Jordynne Grace had been celebrating her victory. Ronda Rousey came out in the ramp and stared down Jordynne Grace. It looked like Rousey was prepared to make Grace the #1 contender, but out came Rhea Ripley, riptide onto the floor, held the women's title up. A sign from Trifecta, briefcase or not, they're coming for that. Raw Women's Championship, and Ripley gets her opportunity here tonight in only a second match on Monday Night Raw to go for that title, to go and take on Ronda Rousey. But to do that, she has to go through the winner of this year's Mae Young Classic, of course, in Jordynne Grace. Cannot forget the fact that Grace and Ripley were both in that tournament. Grace went on to win it. Ripley was eliminated in the very first round. So we know that Jordynne Grace has the ability in these kind of contests. She is one of the very best in this women's division, and she has the accolade to prove it. Riling herself up before this contest here as she prepares to face Rhea Ripley. It is going to be an incredible contest between these two women. They are going to hit hard, hit fast. There is going to be a deserving winner and a deserving #1 contender for Ronda Rousey's Raw Women's Championship. We'll find out who it'll be in just a moment, though. Grace coming towards the ring right now, ready to compete against Ripley right here. It's definitely going to be a tough road for both of them. They both have to try an awful lot if they want to leave with the victory. And that could be where, annoyingly, Trifecta could have something to play. Do not discount the reality that there are many numbers for Trifecta. There are many game plans they can execute. Do not be surprised, shall we say, if Jazzy Gabbert, Tessa Blanchard make their way out, try and pull off a distraction, and hand the #1 contendership to away from Jordynne Grace and to Rhea Ripley. We are about to get going in this contest. Ripley and Grace one-on-one. I believe this is their first ever meeting in this universe. Bell rings and we are underway here. Let's see how this one will go. Oh! Right away, Ripley with a commanding forearm, taking Grace off her feet. Straight from the get-go there, Rhea Ripley coming out with aggression and truly fulfilling the name of her entrance theme, of course. This is brutality right from the get-go from Rhea Ripley. Oh, but Grace can respond with some of her own. Big-time forearm outside of the ring goes Ripley right now. What's going to happen here? Jordynne Grace. Oh, my God! Flying right to the outside. Huge tope. I don't know if she cleared the top rope or not. Looked like she may have. But a huge tope. One that very nearly could have put away the contest right then and there, but one that could have gone so wrong as well. Back in the ring now. Grace staying up on her feet just about into the turnbuckle. Out of it, back in to the choke STO now. Rhea Ripley commanding this contest so far. We know that the Raw Women's Champion Rousey is going to have an eye on this backstage. She is going to be looking at these two women colliding, seeing who her #1 contender will be. She is standing in the ring right now. Which one of these two women, though, will it be? Grace, here we go, breaking out the power. Jordynne Grace, incredible strength. Fall away slam position into a Samoan drop. Discus forearm off her feet comes Ripley. Grace now firing herself up. Here we go. Look at... Oh, what a counter. What a counter from Ripley. Up in the air. DDT'd Grace into the mat. Grace kicks out early on. That was a damaging move there from Rhea Ripley. Look at that, though. Grace able to respond with incredible aggression right away. Rhea Ripley just could not find it right then and there. Couldn't find a way to capitalize on that DDT. Spinebuster, middle of the ring. Has she done enough to face Rousey again? It's a kick out. Jordynne Grace has lost to Ronda Rousey before. She has challenged for the Raw Women's Championship once against Asuka and she was beaten. But if she was given another opportunity at the gold, could she claim the title? Rhea Ripley looking for victory here. Will that T-bone suplex be enough to kick out? Ripley, of course, her last title match was the day before Money in the Bank at NXT TakeOver Chicago when she was beaten by Io Shirai. It was Trifecta's last match in NXT. Now, of course, they're at full force here on Monday Night Raw. Face first of the turnbuckle goes Ripley. Grace now colliding away with her. shoulder tackles her down as well. Rhea Ripley and Jordynne Grace firing shots back and forth with one another, being a very competitive matchup thus far. Striking her to the outside as well. Outside of the ring we go in this contest. Everything out here to play for. This might be where Ripley can take an advantage. Has Grace up on the shoulders. This is going to be dangerous. Look out. Right into that barricade. Oh, Grace's back is going to feel the effect of that one. Devastating move. Up on his shoulders now. What is Rhea Ripley going to do? She's going to send her to the steps, the apron, maybe even the ring post. Grace putting a stop to it. Chop block in the back of her leg. Dangerous moment for Grace there, but what is her back feeling after going into that barricade? We can ask Rhea Ripley the same question as she goes into the ring pole. Count way up right now. These two women still fighting it out, still slugging it out on the outside. Count up to 8 here. Grace trying to knock Ripley silly, knocks her down. Counts up to 9 though. Oh, and it's a 10 count. Neither woman able to answer the count. They are furious with one another. But hang on. On the stage, Ronda Rousey's come out. Rousey with something to say. And look at that. The champ taking matters into her own hands. Ronda Rousey will face Grace and Ripley for the title next Sunday. And oh, Tyler Breeze did get his hands on Nakamura. Laid him out backstage, it would seem. Breeze getting his... Oh, what? Low blow from Nakamura. Nakamura laid out a trap. Breeze sprung it. And the King of Strong Style gets one over on him again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least he knows now where he is, thankfully. It took a little bit of discussion and a little bit of, no, this isn't a strip club. This is, you used to work here, actually, a long time ago. But R-Truth ready to go here. Look, last week he had the opportunity to fight for the number one contendership for the World Heavyweight title. Tonight he's going one-on-one against the United States champion. R-Truth with a star-studded start. Say that 10 times fast. On his Monday Night Raw career. The man who challenges Tanahashi next Sunday faced him. The United States champion facing him tonight. Imagine the upset that can happen here if Velveteen Dream beats R-Truth. Alright, okay, I can't say that with a straight face, but yes, R-Truth in action here again. My first and potentially only action as sort of not really Raw General Manager, briefly, was to sign R-Truth because I thought it was funny. That could be whoever's job it is from next Sunday onwards. I'm not going to lie, having a little bit of fun as well. Velveteen Dream, though, coming towards the ring. We know, of course, Dream will face Pete Dunne next Sunday. We saw them earlier on this evening backstage. A little bit of a chatter with one another. Pete Dunne saying he was going to end the Dream over the United States Championship, and Dream said it lives on so long as he sees fit, and that will be forever. We will find out next Sunday when they collide. Velveteen Dream has had a strong United States Championship reign so far in the 3 months he's held it. He's fended off Daniel Bryan, of course. And his great match with him at the Bash, and probably an even better match with him at Money in the Bank as well. Now, of course, he sets his sights on Great Balls of Fire next Sunday with the United States Championship on the line once again. But tonight he has his sights set on R-Truth, and maybe sending a message to the Bruiserweight. We'll see how that will go, though, as the Dream prepares for in-ring action right now. What can he do in this ring? What can he do to send his message before Great Balls of Fire? I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view a lot, I gotta say. Perhaps the most anticipated Raw pay-per-view as an all-around show. I mean, a lot of that anticipation for the Bash went towards Christian versus Tanahashi. This one, I'm excited for a lot of matches right now. That main event, the US title, all 4 title matches decided here as R-Truth is... Yep. All 4 title matches, of course, being decided now. We know that Nakamura wants to face Breeze, so that could be another match added. Try and get that done by the end of... after the end of this episode of Monday Night Raw. The executives telling me in my ear they have some announcements to make coming up in just a moment regarding Great Balls of Fire. So that'll be interesting. Oh my god! Huge back suplex though as he focused back on this match on the apron by the Dream. Absolutely no remorse showing right now to R-Truth. In the turnbuckle we go. And Velveteen Dream just clubbing away at Truth right there. From behind now, back suplex. Oh, twisting back suplex. High angle on it. High drop as well. Truth for the counter though, and a big boot. I think this is more offense than Truth got in last week. Here we go. Look at him go now. Truth starting to get going. Suplex incoming. No, Dream puts the halt on that one. Uppercut from Dream. No, I think I talked about this. Did I talk about this? I can't really remember, but if the Velveteen Dream wants to, the Velveteen Dream has a knack for impersonating moves of opponents. Of course, we remember the knee from Daniel Bryan, the glorious DDT from Bobby Roode. It's not really going to be able to impersonate a lot of the arsenal from Pete Dunne's offense because it's a lot of forearms and it's a lot of joint manipulation as well. And I honestly don't believe that Dream would be able to finish the deal with the bitter end. I don't think he could execute it as well as Pete Dunne can. See, what gives him an advantage to the glorious DDT is it is a DDT. The running knee, you are literally charging your knee into someone's face. That is a painful move, as is this. Dream Valley Driver connects. End of the match, not that far away now. Truth had his moment, but Dream took it away. Splashes down on R-Truth there. And now the finishing touch. Here we go. Purple Rainmaker. And there you have it, Pete Dunne. There's the United States Champion. What are you going to do to take the title away from him next Sunday? The Dream will live on forever, as he says. His Velveteen Dream set to be a man of his word in their title match next Sunday. Whatever the case, it is going to be a damn good contest, ladies and gentlemen. Velveteen Dream and Pete Dunne, they are going to put it all on the line for the US title. I think we could be looking at one of the best matches of the night. As for right now, Dream soaks in a feeling of victory as he gears up and as he tries to get under the skin of Pete Dunne, heading to Great Balls of Fire. Folks, I said we had some announcements for Great Balls of Fire, and there are going to be two big ones. The Raw Women's Championship will be defended in that triple threat match. Ronda Rousey gets her wish. She will face Rhea Ripley and Jordynne Grace. But the big news right now, next Sunday, Kyle O'Reilly will square off one-on-one against Brock Lesnar. O'Reilly wanted to fight with Lesnar weeks ago, and he gets it next Sunday. That's going to be a big one. As for right now, ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. It is our main event of the evening. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. We have seen an awful lot here on Monday Night Raw, and I imagine Dredge watching on with his injuries. I hope I'm doing you proud, pal. I hope we're doing you proud because this has been a jam-packed show thus far, and I hope wherever Dredge is watching on, he is enjoying what we are putting on. I hope he's watching in the first place as we continue on from the sad departure of Dredge into pretty much a new era for Raw again, a new tenure for it. Of course, this whole show in the memory of Dredge. Thankfully, unlike Darrow, he's not dead. He's just he's just injured, shall we say. He just had to step down. Darrow dead. Nevertheless, Sami Zayn competing here tonight one-on-one against Roman Reigns. Big opportunity for Zayn. Big main event, I think, whichever way you look at it. You shove Sami Zayn in the main event, you know you've got a damn good match on your hands. Zayn probably a little displeased he couldn't get the number one contendership for the World Tag Team titles alongside Cesaro earlier on this evening. That's the way the cookie crumbles, though. And as for right now, he has got bigger things to focus on than Cesaro not being able to get the win. It's not as if Cesaro was pinned anyway, but just couldn't get the win. He has much bigger things to focus on. He has the big dog to focus on. Roman Reigns set to finally seek that World Heavyweight Championship. Last time he challenged for the title was at Armageddon in the triple threat match when both Tanahashi and Reigns were the challengers to Sting's World Heavyweight Championship. Sting left with the title, pinning Reigns. Since then, Reigns is yet to have another opportunity at the gold. That, of course, all changes next Sunday. There wasn't another number one contender you could have lined up. Lesnar, yes, but he decided he wasn't bothered. And so, Roman Reigns sealed it last week. And Hiroshi Tanahashi, Roman Reigns, these two guys have been interlocked with one another on Monday Night Raw now for months on end. Going back as far as Armageddon. Definitely as far back as Battleground. When they met there, it was a draw. When they met in a 2 out of 3 falls match, Tanahashi won, but Reigns has, pun intended, an ace up his sleeve. We say, of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi is undefeated. He has not been pinned or submitted. He has not lost a match by pinfall or submission since arriving to Monday Night Raw, but he has been pinned. That man right there is the only man in 10 months who has pinned the ace. He didn't win the match, of course. He lost 2-1, but he still pinned him. That is what gives Reigns an advantage over everyone else on Monday Night Raw. No one else has done that. Reigns has. And if he does it next Sunday, he is the World Heavyweight Champion. But as for right now, he's got to focus on getting the pin on Sami Zayn here this evening. Irish whip here. Look out. Zayn getting in the counter, and the drop toe hold brings Reigns down to the mat. Zayn working quick here. Nice German suplex. Good bridge cover made early on. Looking to put away Roman Reigns. Early kick out. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourselves in for what should be a great main event right now. Sami Zayn, of course, with the heart, the resilience. Probably second to Tanahashi out of everyone on Monday Night Raw. But Roman Reigns is in class of his own most days, with the power that he brings to the table, with the destruction that he promises. And with the desire, of course, to be World Heavyweight Champion next Sunday. Tanahashi, you would imagine, is watching this on. Last time we saw Tanahashi on Raw, he was laid out outside of the ring by Roman Reigns with a spear. I don't know if Tanahashi's in the building or not. A little bit hectic tonight on Monday Night Raw. You can imagine why. Busier than usual as well. Sami Zayn now up on the top rope, calling Reigns into position. Here we go. Big time drop kick. Zayn knocks Reigns off his feet there. Looked like he caught him in the jaw with that one, more so than the chest. Zayn goes into the cover. Has he put away Roman Reigns? No, only one. But the match keeps on going. Huge top chop. Look at that. Reigns not coming off his feet, but the second time of asking, he does. Sami Zayn taking it to the number one contender thus far. Michinoku driver into the mat there. Zayn just putting the pieces together bit by bit, doing his work. Trying to pull off what would be a monumental win and what would probably make the World Heavyweight Championship match next Sunday a triple threat. Irish whip though by Reigns. Off the ropes goes Zayn into a pop-up Samoa drop. Incredible power from Reigns. Slugging away right now. Look out, look out. Crucifix. Sit-out powerbomb from Reigns. Has he finished off Sami Zayn? Oh, he was close. But Zayn is still alive. Reigns hasn't done enough to finish him off just yet. It's going to take a lot more than that to finish the heart of the underdog. Oh, what a clothesline, a flurry of them. Into that short arm clothesline as well. On the shoulders now. Another Samoan drop. Sami Zayn in a world of trouble here. Roman Reigns looking to put this contest away right now. Looking for a spear to Zayn, who comes up with the counter just in time. Sami Zayn with a big time last minute counter slips him out of that one. gets him out of danger, and now it's Reigns in danger. Back suplex on the apron, on the top of that LED board as well. My goodness. Zayn with a huge move there. Back in the ring we go now. Zayn, big boot in the side of the head. Zayn now. Oh, hang on. Zayn looking for the big moment. Koji clutch. Koji clutch is locked in. Reigns can't make the ropes. Referee in position. Could Reigns tap out? Could this be a huge win for Sami Zayn? Oh, Reigns able to power his way out right there. Just too much power. Roman Reigns just too powerful. Zayn couldn't keep him in the hold, and he could be done. Now small package kick out. What a competitive main event this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Raw putting on another stellar show. Overhand punch right there by Zayn. Forearm. He's still alive. He ain't giving in. Falcon arrow from Zayn now. What more can he do? He'll go up to the top rope here. Reigns in big trouble. Oh, he tried getting to his feet. Zayn with a swanton bomb down on the back. That took plenty out of both men. Neither could get an advantage there. Look at this though. Reigns finding a second wind as they return to their feet. Superman clothesline, and now he pounds the mat. He loads it up. Superman punch to Zayn. Is it all over? Reigns covers. Zayn powers out at 2. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. It just picked up in the blink of an eye. Sami Zayn showing why you can never count him out as he sends Roman Reigns to the outside. Reigns in big trouble. Zayn gonna take to the skies. Plays it safe though. Elbows down on the top of the head of Reigns. Look at the strength of him there to hoist up the big dog on his shoulders and snake eyesing him into the apron. Sami Zayn is still far from being out of this one. He is hanging on in there. By hook or by crook, Zayn is not staying down, and you have to give him so much credit for it. Zayn now in the corner. Exploder suplex. That is insane. That he can keep on going. Incredible strength as well from Zayn to be able to pull it off. He'll go to the turnbuckle. He'll go up high once again. He'll take a huge risk. Calling him to his feet. Sami Zayn looking to fly again. Once more with that drop kick. And once more to the top rope he'll go. Looking for a splash. Reigns got the knees up in time. And Reigns with a spear. Spear to Zayn. But Roman Reigns has other plans of finishing this one. Calling Zayn to his feet now. Superman punch to Zayn. Busting him open with it. To the turnbuckle he will go again. And 2 in a row. Once again, 2 spears to finish off the match. Cover is made. Roman Reigns beats Sami Zayn. What a main event. What a fight from both men. Neither wanted to give in, but in the end, Sami Zayn had to. Roman Reigns leaves with the win this evening. Zayn just could not stay in it. Try as he might, Roman Reigns just had his number. And Roman Reigns is asking for something else now. Microphone in hand. Oh boy. Roman Reigns is calling out Tanahashi right here on Monday Night Raw. And he won't have to wait long, because here comes the ace to the ring. Tanahashi here this evening. And he is coming towards the ring right now to do battle with Reigns. Reigns wants a fight. Is he going to get one? Tanahashi enters the ring. They stare down. And here we go. They are going to fight. Reigns went to swing first. Tanahashi came up with the counter. The Ace looking to take it a Roman Reigns here. Oh, but Reigns starting to swing back with a few shots of his own. Counter made by Tanahashi. Forearms into the turnbuckle. Here goes the Ace now. No, Reigns comes up with the counter. Huge clothesline. Tanahashi falls down. And look at this now. Tanahashi, he's in trouble. He is in trouble. Reigns has got one over on him. Somehow a drop to the Ace. Plants him down on the mat. Roman Reigns looking to send a huge statement to the Ace once again. Roman Reigns. Spear to Tanahashi. The Ace is laid out. Once again, if Reigns does that next Sunday, we have a new world champion. The Roman Empire seeking to bring about the end of the Ace.